This is going to be a little bit harder to read because the pictures are phenomenal. So you see these kind of silhouettes that look cut out, and it's called The Day the Babies Crawled Away. And every picture in this is just amazing. I'm going to take off the dust jacket to make it a little bit easier, and you see the same thing, only this is shiny. And just even look at the end sheet with the nice little, butterfly and the black. So this is kind of how it starts off. And look at how pretty that is. And all of the details in the houses, you know, you see like the mommy and the babies. So everyone has their little baby in a different house. And like the wash on the line and the bird on the wire, just it's just so beautiful. And says the day the babies crawled away. And we see here that the babies aren't in houses anymore. So I just love how well this is done. And just even the lead up to it, all the things that would be kind of there that the babies could crawl away from, and all of the butterflies in the background. So here's the picture. So remember the day the babies crawled away? We moms and dads were eating pies, and babies saw some butterflies. And what do you know? Surprise, surprise. The babies crawled away. So you see them crawling away with the butterflies. Remember the day you tried to save the day? You hollered, "Hey, you babies stay." But none of them did, and some of them hid. I say, what a day when the babies crawled away. So this would be like the big kid. So this would be like Addie and Willow when they were much smaller. So Addie would be like, "Hey, stay," and Willow would be like, "See ya, don't want to be ya." Or Johnny and Joey. So Joey would be like, "Hey, stay," and Johnny would be like, "Taking off like a bat out of Hades." And look at that, beautiful babies. And look at them hanging in the trees. They crawled in the trees, chasing bees. They crawled in the bog, chasing frogs. So look at all the things that the babies are doing. They crawled in a cave. You cried, "Babies, behave!" But the babies loved bats, so the babies just waved. When the babies crawled on a ledge, you cried, "Babies, don't crawl near the edge." But none of them heard, at least not the three who thought they were birds and got stuck in a tree. Look what they're doing with the babies. You yelled, "I'll be there in a jiff," as you scrambled down the cliff, and you saved the whole crew, including the two who practically flew before landing on you. Nice play. What a day when the babies crawled away. But then, look at him with his hands on his little helmet, like, "Oh, Jeezies." But then, my oh my, how those babies began to cry. They were hungry and tired, and their little mouths were dry. I love the baby in the tree. So you mashed them some blackberries with droplets of dew, and they took a short nap in a big pile on you. I say, what a day when the babies crawled away. See them all piled up on the poor little kid taking a nap? Isn't this a great picture? Look at how it striates, like it's going on to dusk. Remember the sling you invented to bring them all back? You borrowed their diapers and tied them into a sack with lines made of vines. It took quite a while, but you and the babies all rode up in a style. Hey, hey, what a day when the babies crawled away. Remember the way they followed you home that day? Through the cave and the trees on their brave little knees, waving bye bye to the bats and the bees. Okay, what a day when the babies crawled away. Now it's dusk. Look at that. Fireworks. Remember how we cheered, hip hip hooray, you've been fetched, our darling babies, home to stay. You're our hero, have some pies, and we insist you've won first prize for saving the day when the babies crawled away. So look at the sun, the light again, the purple, and the blue, and the black. Isn't that beautiful? Look at all the little babies with their mommies and daddies and the pies. Remember the way I carried you home to bed? You were thirsty and tired, and your little eyes were red. You told me your story. I brewed you some tea. Then you fell fast asleep in a small pile on me. Isn't that beautiful? Mommies love that. Daddies do too. Mommies and daddies love to have their babies fall asleep on them. Shh, I say, what a day when the babies crawled away. And see, because now it's night and the butterfly's up here. So isn't that just the most beautiful story? Maybe the story's not beautiful, but the pictures are fabulous. So I hope that you enjoyed the day the babies crawled away. I hope you found a lot of interesting thing in the pictures. You might have to pause every once in a while and stop it, or borrow it from the library if it can be found. Or, maybe I'll send a copy. I don't know. It's such a wonderful book. I hope you enjoyed it. So Auntie Suzanne is saying bye for now, but I say Auntie Rhonda, Auntie Suzanne, Auntie Rhonda, Suzanne. You're just going to have to make do with the fact that I'm Auntie Rhonda Suzanne and I don't often know who I am. It's okay. Don't you crawl away now.